Members, all of you and my live drawing users on YouTube and my live drawing, all those users, want you to know today, we've been discussing, or at this time, we discussed about Nicole Miller, and that's this folder today. She is the fashion designer, and she designs many things on here. One of those who take to walk back to it. She designed a lot of these things in collections and boutiques and stores. Many stores there, like Pennies and Bed Bath and beyond. And it's one of those, take those designs. We're recording on the voice recorder, the Sony recorder. In the InTouch Messenger, the messenger has provided 35 messages on the website. InTouch has provided many of these messages and sermons and titles. Of course, 35 of those. And take all those with us, like this voice recorder, the handheld device as it's designed. So you can see numbers, comes, ways, difference if you're blocked back. Your blog discovers many of those aspects for Miller. Nicole Miller blog is designed different in the website and the design. Twitter, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Facebook has some of those as a timeline on it. Timeline has photos to upload with the wall on it. You go into a wall as similar to a trail, as you have photos to upload. Click the like button if you're like some of these things, the posts, and the users also to get on the Facebook and permit that as you like them. I want to thank you all to our sponsors and others, other people who have had the videos and liked them. Videos and a few of those things. I pray for all those who know those. As Charles Stanley, I want to thank him all. Thank him for his titles and sermons for our session. It's been our great privilege for the sessions, and 2 sessions as we are. Have you ever seen to hear again? Of course you do. So you won't miss it. Make sure you won't miss it. Has offered all those who have it available. As you order the CDs, if you're interested in that, to order those, the catalog, books, CDs, and letters for InTouch, go to intouch.org and order the CDs. If you're needing those more and more, or contact the InTouch office for details to send as you are. And you will see those numbers and all those at the store, at the InTouch store, at store.intouch.org, and order the CDs there as the InTouch bookstore. As you know, knows all the numbers. You know the numbers and everywhere. As you are speaking, hear him speaking. The Lord does speak always to listen to him. As always, know is listening, and as he speaks, the truth, as it is, the truth is here, always is, always here. APH has provided the software like MathFlash and orientation, mobility booklet, family booklet. It's a new program there. Teacher's Pet, that's always in there. Talking word puzzles. Studio Recorder has recording features moving gear to the spoken word audio. That allows you to move from a sentence and paragraphs and sections. As it is the spoken word audio. you're recording and moving them, as like Book Wizard Reader or a Book Wizard Producer. It's a Daisy book, reads books, produces books, as on both. As a software, you use all permissions and submissions on Blind Cool Tag. Submissions and sections. So you move from submissions, credits, subscribe to the feed, and as you go to feeds, you subscribe to it and click on the feed you want to view here on the Blind Cool Tag. So all of this podcast has been permitted. And I have a podcast on here. This is some of this about the RCA recorder review is on here still. A Blind Cool Tag always. We'll record the calculator on Talking Tax calculator using forward, and numbers will put them, and the calculator will put them on the math, and what we put here, changing calculations, operations to go back, as you has advanced mode feature on the calculator. More and more, they have the feature updates here available. Always do the updates and scan of your viruses, protection from having the threats, spyware and all. And you must scan every day. As always, scan, clean, and defrag your disk. As you scan files, you will don't exclude files and folders. If it does harm your own PC. But scan as always on here, on any software, like to make a free software. And always, please do our scanning for AOL. Also here, it's no blocking, as we are not blocking the screen name. So the sections, we mentioned all of those. Heading on the icon has, you press 8 to move on by heading. 7 moves back by level, move back and forward. 9, 8 is heading, bookmarks and headings on the bookshelf. So use this option to move from heading to heading. As the book port has the heading, the sections, the subsections and by section and others, and like InTouch has some of this. So you don't have this. You can move from section to section, and moving through it, right through this level. And the tractor is here, by the way. The tractor is moving. One of the sections is coming right to the level. The Lapster has some of those with the cartridge. You play those with the Lapster, and other things we play, other games you have. You play those games, and now you have to hear it once. No, you need to hear it more, so you won't miss anything. Like Charles Stanley, for example, Blind Cool Tag also, or anything. You must hear it more. The same ones again, a lot more, so you won't miss it. So any of these numbers have the games with the Lapster as Rapid River and Catch Letters, Catcher Fields, Shape Shop, and there's shapes you have, the Chicken Coop, and you have a Musical Man, and there's the Color Corral. One of those who creates tools. He used these tools to create and draw and write. As you all need to draw those with your color. Or there's some of those parts, items, like the animals and all, the chicken. You draw and you put this tool. You will offer those to use these numbers, step forward by a number 3. Nicole Miller also is on the Nicole Miller website, NicoleMiller.com. And the tractor is moving now. It's going around here. You pause. If you're hearing these, you pause till we come back. If you hear the tractor more and loud, the loud part, you'll pause the recording. So make sure, or Dad is here, if you are, you pause for a moment. Patience is offered. Patience is also here. You must wait for it. You must wait till resuming the recording. It's the willingness to wait, as it is about all patience is waiting. What you need to wait for is when you wait for someone or you wait for anything. The line, if you're standing in line, or you have to wait for it. No parts. If you know necessary, it's not necessary to go ahead, but you have to wait when you're in line. It's a part of patience. The power of patience to the patience of expressing the rewards, the consequences, and the attribute. Attribute is one of those. You have the rewards and the patience of God. And that's all the way to it. You have developing patience, and you have also moving these away. But moving these here, out of here to not out of here, but you have patience allowed. When we have blank will take, you have patience. They have post new ones. And they have patience too. They are allowed, and they are offered. We offered to wait forward. The Leapster also has to wait. The games, where you get the batteries, you have to wait for you to get the batteries. And you don't need the batteries, you don't have the batteries. You wait for it, you get more batteries, AAAs in the Leapster, you get the AA's, and the rechargeable batteries. You use batteries on the Leapster, and you play. You have to wait to get there sometime. You get the batteries, and Leapster plays it. And Holland's next top model also is Nicole Miller. Nicole Miller is on there too. Was on here. The American's Next Top Model is also there. Nicole Miller on episode 7. She has this design on it. If you're a model, you'll be the next top model on 2 of those. You offer to subscribe to this feed. APH has these with the podcast when it's released. The Bookport 2.2 and Light Locator is also here at Light Locator, lighttechinteractive.com. So if you're playing those, you'll play those games. And Kitchens Inc. is kitchensink.net. At the Kitchens Inc. games, there are all games there. We have Truck and Casino, and we have all other games. We have Monopoly and File. We have the File Reader as one. Waiver, Reader, and many others. Trivia is one. What would you do with the brain if you have one? You have all brains. You have your brain comes. You have the brain if you do have it. On Wizard of Oz. Trivia is one, so you play trivia, ask some questions, you have answers, and many. The Turbo Extreme has that on Fact Blaster or Beat the Clock. Beat the Clock is only available on cartridge. Not only without the cartridge is some of these games. And Bonanza is also available on cartridge. Only those 2 games. It's all available on cartridge. So you play these games on Turbo Extreme and provide many others. Nicole offers both the clock game and difference. Makes the difference equal. Minus sign makes the difference to offer the names. List names. Nicole has offered here a journal. Live journal is offered. So the fact is coming to a number and the title